Hey people, what is up? Happy Monday. I guess still Easter, right? Easter Monday. Hope you all had a good long weekend and all that jazz. For those of you who got a long weekend, I know a lot of people had to work. It's around 5 degrees. Kind of a shitty overcast day, even though it says it's 0% chance of rain. It was just raining on me about a minute ago. But what else is new, right? 0% doesn't mean anything apparently these days. But welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello Felicity. Yeah, I'm early to my early stream. I just figured, what the hell? There's no point in waiting around. I'll just start it up. I thought I'd try to get more daylight today in the stream, right? Get more of a daylight stream for a change. But still in the evening, the early evening, which it will be soon. What's up, Steph Curry? Hello, Leo, Alan K. Hello, Divyesh, Carol L.E., Chantel, Kevin Hawthorne. What's up, Cam? Creative Mistress. Toronto's Do Up Music Guy. Hello, hello. Yvonne Atherton. Hope you're all doing well. Bashunin, hello. Hello, Lee John, Transit Mobile Scooter. I'm doing all right. Kind of in a weird mood, I guess, to be honest. Hey, Mind Maze. Yeah, my day was very uneventful. I've done nothing until now, basically. It's a gloomy Monday. We're heading north up Sherbourne Street. Hey, dirt. Let me try this again. Dirt Weed Earn. It's been a while since I've seen your name pop up. Hey, Mike Landry is in the house. $2. Thank you very much, Mike. Hello back. Cheers, Mike. Much appreciated. Hey, Ken Lan. Hello, Greg. It's been a while since I've started a stream before 6 o'clock, so I just thought I'd change it up a bit today. We got more daylight now also. I think sunset is getting close to 8 p.m. now. What's up, DJ Cole and Kurt D? Alex is here. Hello. I was just thinking of shaving off my luscious locks, Cam. They're not so luscious anymore these days. More like stringy and straggly. Stringy, straggly locks. Just don't really have the same appeal as the more luscious locks of days gone by. Hey, what's up, Random Travels? We're on Sherborne Street. What's up, Fast Rick and No Clue? Yeah, it's chilly, 5 degrees. Chillier than it should be, I think, right? Looks like it could rain on me at any second, which it already did. Right as I was about to start the stream, it started raining. And I cursed up at the sky. Because, as I always do, right when I'm preparing to stream, I look at the forecast. I look at the probability of precipitation, as I always do. And when it says 0 degrees for like much of the evening, I think I'm probably safe, right? But then 0 degrees, I mean 0%. 0% chance of, or 0% probability of precipitation, to get it down to what it actually says. I think, okay, I think I'm good. And then within minutes of me stepping foot outside, it starts raining. Hey, what's up, PD? Kyle Walker, hello. It's been raining non-stop. What's up, Panda Butt? Yeah, I think there was a foot dragger earlier. I can't stand foot draggers. Unless your shoes or boots weigh like 30 pounds each, there's no reason to be dragging your feet like that. Hey, Christos, hello. Famous Master. Hello, Yoshi. What's up, KLE? John Nicholson. Phil from Connecticut. Hey, 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 hi, hi, hi. George. Well, okay, if you have a medical condition, obviously I wasn't referring to that sort of situation. Maybe that person had a medical condition, right? We don't know. But there are lots of people without medical conditions who are perfectly capable of walking without dragging their feet, and yet they still do it. Those are the people I'm talking about. Oh, it's starting to rain on me again. Hey, Tony, hello. All right, George, you got me. No, I didn't bring my umbrella because it said 0% probability of precipitation until like later this evening. I always fall for that nonsense, right? I always fall for that meteorological scam. All the meteorologists are just sitting back and laughing at us, you know, walking around out here without our umbrellas. They're just high-fiving each other, just yucking it up. Look at all those suckers. They fell for our lame-ass predictions. What's up, old rot gut? Wayne McKay. A Petrus, hello. They get paid for being wrong, and for being wrong way more often than they're right, yeah. What's up, Strawberry Field Ferry? WMD. Almost didn't realize the light was green for me since that car was right in the middle of the crosswalk. Easter chicken or turkey? I'll have neither. Neither for me, thanks. Hey, what's up, Mo? Howard Charco. Put up my hood until this 0% rain passes over. We got a bit of snow today. Well, at least we're not getting that. Although it might still happen, right? Hey, Lumiakin. Yeah, this is just AI rain, that's all. It's not real. My day consisted of doing nothing really until I came out. YouTube was not entertaining me today. I was just sort of looking for some videos to watch and nothing was catching my fancy today. I was just like, I don't want to watch this or this or this. I didn't want to watch anything. So I thought maybe I'll just go stream earlier.
It's embarrassing how ignorant you are. So you can fuck off, you barren.
That guy's just ranting and raving to himself. I kind of relate to that today a little bit. Watch anything that's barbecue content. This is Selby Street. Quite busy for a little residential side street, as you can see. Got this little mini mall over here. Maybe I'll walk through it if I can. We'll just walk right through over to Bloor. This isn't like a real mall, so I doubt there's security guards wandering around waiting to pounce on an unsuspecting live streamer or anything like that. Bored ass security guards. The No Frills right here. I think I've been to this No Frills one time in the entire time it's existed here. Hello, Ashnix. Let me wipe off my lens in case it got some water on it. Rexall, got a McDonald's. That's about it. Not much to this. It's just basically a walkway, really. Hello, Alan from Buenos Aires. I was hoping when I came back out the rain would be stopped after that long walk through the mall there. It's still raining. Hey, Digital Blade. Mark, hello. Greetings, Jason. Hey, they're copying me. What do they think they're doing? At least they're not carrying gimbals, right? Every time you want to cross, there's some dipshit sitting in the crosswalk here, making a turn or something. Alright, let's cross over here then. Hey, what's up, Jason? That would be cool, Felicity. That would be much cooler. right. This looks very familiar. Well, it's Bloor Street. Bloor Street East. I have walked past here, I don't know, maybe 500 times before. Try not to get that guy's vape smoke here. He's walking ahead of me. He sucks on that thing literally every 10 seconds. Sort of like a pacifier, I guess. Hello, Darlene. How you doing? All right, enough of Bloor. We've done that plenty of times. Let's wander off the beaten path a bit. Hey, Franny. Yeah, hope you had a good holiday. The only sort of Easter related thing I did was I bought some Easter cream eggs on Friday. And that was pretty much it. I've only had one of them so far. You can't eat too many of those things, you know, in a short period of time. At least I choose not to. Kind of spread them out. Maybe I'll have another one tonight. Hello, Isabel Alive. Welcome. And Rob, 5 pound super sticker. Thank you very much, Rob. Welcome to the stream. A bit earlier today, which is good for you across the pond, right? Thank you. Cheers to you, Rob. Hope you enjoy the walk. What's up, Billy T? Hey, Dudette. Any relation to the walking woman, Dudette? Got the Manulife headquarters. This is like the mostly hidden modern wing of it here. From the street you can only see the old historic part. This part gets sort of hidden away back here. Transit mobile scooter, $2 for a Boston cream. Thank you. Thank you to you as well. A Boston cream and an Easter cream egg on the same day. Whew, that might be a bit much. I'll have to choose one or the other, I think. That's a hard decision though. Thank you very kindly. Transit mobile scooter. I think it stopped raining. If it stops raining, my mood will probably improve a little bit. It was making me grumpy. It's like 5 Celsius, Rob, so it's cool. Kind of a gloomy, overcast, cool day with on and off rain. Not too nice. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Emma. Hey, Chantel, $2. Thank you very much, Chantel, also. I'll put that towards something sweet or maybe something salty to counteract all the sweet. Cheers to you, Chantel. Thank you. It's 23 in Vancouver. That sounds nice. I still wouldn't want to live there though, but it's nice that you're getting some good weather there. What's up, Yvonne? Look at this kind of little old apartment type building here. They look cool in aviator shades. I've thought about getting some actually. I thought about going to Kensington Market maybe. You can get some cheap shades there. Interesting building going up here. I've had these same shades for like about 20 years now, and I've almost lost them so many times, but I always manage to find them again. There have been times when I had them in my pocket and they fell out, like when I'm wearing a hoodie like I am now. That sort of big hoodie pocket is kind of loose, you know, and the shades fell out a few times while I was walking, and then I realized they were gone, and I backtracked and I always found them. And that time when I was doing a live stream and I dropped them in Birksea Park, and I went all the way home and realized they were gone, and then I looked at my stream to try to figure out where I dropped them, and I figured out I dropped them in Birksea Park. So I went back hours later, hours after I dropped them, to Birksea Park to look for them, and I found them. And it was dark out. These shades have been through a lot. I feel like I have to hold on to them now. Hey, Jenry Kramer, hello. And I made a video where I was going back to look for my lost shades. So that video is on the channel. It's like pretty old now. Lorraine McLean, yeah. If I go this way, I will eventually go into Rosedale. I don't know if I want to do that though. Maybe I'll just go down to Park Road here, or Rosedale Valley Road. I guess I'm on Park Road right now. Rosedale Valley Road, maybe I'll just walk along a bit of that. There's no proper sidewalk on this side of the street. Kind of taking your life into your hands crossing here. You can't see the cars when they come around that bend. Hello, Jillian. I've never streamed along here before. Some neat views. I've recorded a video along here, but I've never live streamed along here before. Yeah, this is a neat little area, sort of like hidden away down here. This Rosedale Valley Road is so busy though. It's just this 2-lane road. It runs all the way along the Rosedale Valley. But it's so busy. Alright. We're both waiting to cross here, this little doggy and myself here and the lady. All three of us are waiting. I want to go to the other side. There's an actual sidewalk over there. There should be a crosswalk here. We need a crosswalk here, don't you think? Yeah.
That would be helpful.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Did they discontinue it? Hey look, subway. And another one. Pretty neat views here, yeah. My sister Melissa, she's good. My nephews are good. My sister Melissa is in Morocco right now with Max, my nephew Max. They're in Casablanca. Toronto's hidden fight club. Well, it's not so hidden. Hey, Gertish. Here's looking at you, kid. This is an awesome train spotting spot here. Spotting spot. Got train spotting and skyscraper spotting. Hello, SG and Simon. Yeah, what's the first rule, right, of Fight Club? Come on. If you can't talk about it, you certainly don't put a big ass sign up advertising it. You like planes and automobiles, but not trains? Hey, Marlene and First Last. John Gordon. Intruder alert, Captain. John Rocks. Starting to rain again. I broke the first rule. Devin Sullivan, yeah, we were. Hey, Picard is here. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Distortion, what's up? Can I cross here? The crosswalk's on the other side of the intersection. Why don't they have a crosswalk on both sides of the intersection? That makes no sense. Because all the turning cars, I guess. They don't want people to get in the way of all the turning cars. Here on Yonge Street, right near downtown. So I'll cross over there, I guess, and then cross again. It is very stupid, I agree. Look at all these people with their umbrellas. I'm getting out. I'm wandering around out here getting all wet. This is a very, very busy little stretch of street right here. All the traffic that goes onto Rosedale Valley Road starts along here. I love these old row houses here. These are like some really nice ones here. It's a girly umbrella. I have a really good umbrella that Vivian got for me. I just didn't bring it because it said 0% probability of precipitation until like 10 or 11 this evening. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll believe it this time. And once again, I was burned. Hello, Estory. Walks, lyrics, and more. Hello. And Vasily, what's up? At least it's not hailing like it was yesterday. It was like on and off hail yesterday. Kind of a neat view. Got these old row houses. And then you look south McMurrich Street here, sort of right into the heart of the Bloor Yorkville area. I had one umbrella that lasted me like 20 years. It only finally bit the dust a few years ago. Hey, Greg. Get it 100% right. That might be hard, but this is 100% wrong. How do you get continuous rain from 0% probability of precipitation? Should I explore down there? Alright, there's no traffic. Let's do it. I just saw this person coming up here. I think I walked through here once doing a video also years ago. Never streamed it though, so today is the day. You bought a drug here? So you bought a new drug. Yeah, I remember walking through here before doing a video. Pedestrian walkway here, a accessible walkway to get down there. You got the stairs here. This is Ramsden Park. Hey, Drew Costin, hello. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Is my hair getting like all stringy with the water? A little bit. It's getting a little bit. I'll put up the hood again. I'll put down the gimbal for a second. So I got the shades in the rain with the hood. I just don't want my hair to get too wet. It's kind of chilly outside to be walking around with wet hair, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Megan. Jeez. The man bun, yeah. Not in this reality. I don't know. I don't know, Devin. I'm not a car guy. I just walked past a rare older VW. I didn't even take note of it. How rare, how old. None of these look too old. This little one here, this little one hiding behind this car. Yeah, that looks like an old VW. Yeah, there it is. Intruder alert, Captain has been a member for 13 months. Right on. Thank you very kindly, Intruder alert, Captain. 13 months. That is very much appreciated. Yeah, I'm an urbanist. By definition, if you're an urbanist, you can't be a car guy or a car person, I guess. Hey, Riding Reckless, hello. Hey, no worries. It sort of piqued my curiosity a little bit, so I kind of wanted to see. Hey, 315 Tricky. Davenport Road. Another very busy street here. Hello, Janice. Just when I thought I could go, the car comes blazing around the corner. Hey, Jefferson, hello. Transit Mobile Scooter has been a member for 6 months. Hey, cheers, Transit Mobile Scooter, for all of your support. This is Hazelton Avenue. This is a really fancy residential street in Yorkville. Hello, Lena. Yeah, Megan, this is one of the most beautiful residential streets in the city, I would say. Especially among the older streets, right? Right close to the core. Look at that. How nice are those? Old Man Winter still has its grip on Northern Ontario. Hasn't completely released its grip on Southern Ontario either. This has been a winter to remember. I mean, it's over now, but still plenty of wintry feeling days we're dealing with here. Hey, math doctors. If we got like a big blast of winter again sometime in April, that would probably get a lot of views on the channel to do a live stream. Like April snowstorm hits Toronto. Don't jinx it, right? I'm not wishing for it. That's the last thing I want, even if it does get a lot of views. So now it starts to turn into more of a commercial stretch here. Got little boutiques, art galleries, that sort of thing. The Yorkville shopping area. Look at this nice old apartment building though. Look at these little balconies here. It's like a Juliet balcony. Alright, I think the rain stopped again. Hey, Deb's Crazy Daily, hello. Bet you the rent's in there. I assume it's a rental. I bet you it's expensive as all get out. like galleries all along here. Alicia Lewis and Ziggy Phoenix. This walkway will take you to the little mall here, Yorkville Village. Looks like it's open. Maybe I'll just do a quick walkthrough just over to Avenue Road.
Oh, yeah. I'm not touching. He's like, you're putting your finger down. I'm like, oh.
Got a neat little spot here to chill. Some benches. Got like a fire escape. Got like a bike rack. Go down there, some picnic tables. Let's just walk right through the mall. Got some mall music in here though. It's not too loud though. This is kind of an upscale, just a little neighborhood mall for the denizens of the Yorkville area. I think I can go right out the other side though. It's not too busy at the moment. Everything seems to be closed, but yet you can still walk through it. I wonder if I have to go down to exit though. I might have to go down. I'm not sure if we're at street level here or not. Okay, there is a staircase. We got a staircase over here. It'll take us down a bit. I've done some videos walking around in here when it's open and a bit more lively, if you're curious. Avenue Road, Village. Hey, fun dog. I watched a ridiculous movie last night on Disney Plus. Has one of the kids from Stranger Things, the curly-haired kid, Dustin, the guy who played Dustin, right? It's called Pizza Movie. That's the name of it, Pizza Movie. It's like a stoner comedy, I guess. The whole movie is about these college kids who take some mysterious pills that they find in their dorm room, and then they go on a drug-fueled adventure, I guess you could say, experiencing all the effects of this drug. And some of the effects of the drug are really, really bad, and the only thing that can make a bad trip into a good trip is if you eat some pizza, and all of a sudden you'll be having like the best trip of your life or something like that. So their quest is to get some pizza while they're on this drug before all the bad effects kick in too much. It's kind of ridiculous. Was that right, Ziggy? Yeah, it's really, really good. It's really, really good. Pizza makes everything better, yeah. What a unique and innovative storyline, right?
It is. Like a little, like.
I think Ryan Gosling deserves an Oscar. I don't know. Didn't really think about it too much. He's good. I don't know. I don't know if it's considered an Oscar-worthy performance, though. Whatever that means these days, anyway. The Oscars just aren't what they used to be, in my opinion. People just don't seem to care as much anymore. They seem to have forgotten the whole point of what the Oscars were supposed to be about. You know what I mean? Hey, Whitby dude. Not a bot, yeah. I'll eat my gimbal if that happens. Ryan rides. Another Canadian Ryan, right? We have the Gosling, we got the Reynolds, and we got the rides. All right, let's just go south, I guess. Feeling a little bit soggy. Ugh, it's not a very pleasant feeling. Hey, Damon Washington. Heading along Queen's Park towards Queen's Park. Hey, get to the tower! Get to it! The top is gone though. Mr. Niles, hello. Yeah, the cloud aliens are eating it from the top down. I guess everyone in the uppermost little observation deck is being eaten right now. Oh, they're going to start demolishing this soon, the old planetarium here. It's on the verge of demolition. It'll be sad to see that go. It's been sitting here dormant for like 30 years, but it'll still be sad to see it go. No more laser Floyd. I wonder what year it was the last time they did do a laser Floyd there. Probably sometime in the 90s, I'm guessing. Then a new University of Toronto building will be going up in its place. Hey, Sal Smith. U of T said they were going to build another planetarium somewhere on campus, you know. That was years back. And I haven't heard anything about it actually happening anytime soon. Because we also lost the planetarium at the Ontario Science Centre. So Toronto's hurting right now for a planetarium, right? Hey, what's up? Bestest Times Reborn. Is it? I don't think it's raining anymore, I think, still. Planetariums are going extinct. In Toronto they are. It's kind of ridiculous that there's not a proper planetarium in the city now. I wonder if the new Science Center building will have a planetarium. I didn't hear anything about it having one. Yeah, it's going to be a new U of T building that will be going up there. But I'd rather stay at a planetarium. I don't think I've walked through here before. I have like just up ahead, but not through this walkway here. This is the first. But there's the Victoria College, so I have walked right past there many, many times. Hey, Tina to me. Happy Easter Monday. Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Oh, hey, cheers. Hey, nice.
I thought it was you for a second.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
Lucky
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's a nice day to just wander around and try not to get rained on, right?
I was going fine until the rain, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you you know, enjoy the streams and the videos and all that. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers, man.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah. What's your name?
Ahmed.
Amin. Nice meeting you. Cool. Just met Amin. He's a viewer of the channel. The truth shall make you free. A bit different. I always hear it said as the truth shall set you free. I guess it works either way. This is at Victoria College. This is part of University of Toronto. We're like on the eastern side of the campus here. They don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, unfortunately. No one wants to pay that much money now when they're building structures with all the craftsmanship involved. All the fine detailing and all that. And the materials, right? Expensive materials to build buildings like this these days. Yeah, and they will outlast a lot of buildings that are brand new, I think, even, right? It's the E.J. Pratt Library. I wouldn't be surprised in a few hundred years if Toronto is still here. A lot of the new taller buildings you see all around might be gone by then, but these old campus buildings here will probably still be here. Hey, Slack Wolf. just continue walking through this side of the campus. Oftentimes when I stream, I walk around the other side, right? The St. George campus over there on the other side of the park. I don't often stream through this side of the campus. And it's quite nice. Not as big over here as the other side, but it has a bit of a older vibe to it, you know, I find. Not as many modern buildings on this side. Lots of old ones. Of course, there are lots of new buildings all around us, though, as you can see. Check out this weird bowl cut tree here. It's like someone put a giant bowl on here and just cut all the way around it. Give me the mow. That's what this tree said. Can't wait for the cherry blossoms. Yeah, not too much longer I'll be doing that again, the annual cherry blossom video or stream. Hey, Jillian, my day was alright. Welcome back to the stream. Randall King, Braden, Lexus, Roman, and Sadie. Hello, Serge. Hello, Expian. Look at this little thing. It's a little mini bobcat. Little mini bobcat forklift. Look how small it is. You just sort of stand there. Wonder how much one of those costs, you know? Take it for a spin, right? What's up, Scott? Can go back up into the campus up that way. $20K? That much? Holy moly. What's up, Carl? 41K? Holy jeez, it keeps going up. so small. This one here. Very nice. Very nice. Hey Jake, hello. The Toronto School of Theology also. At least part of it is. This one's no slouch either. Massive looking. Hey Donkey, hello. And this is pretty massive too. I don't think this was ever a mansion, was it? Like just a single residence? If it was ever, it's enormous. It's obviously a university building now, but imagine just having that all to yourself as like a house. Regis College.
Can you make folders this week?
That would be an awesome haunted house. Like an old haunted mansion, you know? Crossing Wellesley Street. There's the park. Yeah, it does look like that, Carol. It does have that look to it. Like if it were a home, that would be one of the biggest houses in the city, right? Because look how far back it goes. Like it's covers a huge footprint. This is like the sort of house you would see in the bridle path, except the ones up there are all like new and modern. But size-wise, I think some of the homes in the bridle path might rival this, you know? Look at this. This guy's getting pulled along behind the e-bike there, or scooter, whatever it is. Yeah, the Ghostbusters building. Toronto's very own ghost building right here. And it is empty, so it does have a ghostly sort of quality about it. The tall part is empty, the rest of it is not. Like this lower part is occupied, just the tall part is empty. All ghostly and spooky. Hello, Deborah. A spectator. Well, it wasn't that beautiful. I mean, I got rained on and off for like the first hour of the stream. It's kind of making me grumpy, to be honest, but it seems to have stopped raining for now. I was watching a bit of Kuma Monster streaming in New York today. It was nice and sunny there, like around 13 degrees Celsius and sunny. I was like, oh, how come we don't have some nice weather like that? The grumpy continuum, yeah. We're entering the land of statues here. We got, I think that's Queen Victoria, or one of the queens, right over there, sitting on her throne. We got this guy. This is John McDonald. I think, not to be confused with John A. McDonald. I think this is a different John McDonald. John Sandfield McDonald, who was also a prime minister. So we had John A. McDonald, the first prime minister. Then we had this guy, another John McDonald. Got another statue over there. Got another one over here. And another one over there. That might be Queen Victoria. One of them is Queen Victoria, and I think one of them is Queen Elizabeth. This might be Elizabeth over here, maybe. I don't feel like going right up to it, but it looks like her from here. It looks like her. Let's zoom in. That looks like Elizabeth, right? And I think the other one over there was Victoria. And Queen Victoria is here in the chat. Well, there you are over there, Queen Victoria, sitting on your throne. The zoom doesn't want to work very well for some reason. Come on, zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. The second, yes, Queen Elizabeth II. Hey, squeaky cat. There's George Brown. He's got all sorts of stuff named after him all over town, including a college. Here's Whitney. This is the guy that the Whitney block is named after, right behind the tall building there, the old ghost building. That's the Whitney block with Whitney. And Sir John A. MacDonald is down at the end here with his back to us, looking down University Avenue. Kind of a neat view. What's falling out of the sky now? Thought I saw like something white falling out of the sky. Look at these scary looking clouds over there. Looks like they're heading my way. Oh no. What is in those ones? There's white stuff falling out of the sky. What the hell is this? The Mowat block, yeah, I've seen that before. I guess they took down the big flag. I guess it was up for a while, you know, when Trump was threatening to annex Canada and all that stuff. And Ford was like having words about it. Hey, Jonathan Kelly, hello. Sing more of my stories. Didn't he just admit that he's sort of given up on that idea? I thought I saw that mentioned somewhere. Not to get into all this political chat, but I thought I saw him say that he's not going to pursue that. Not that I ever thought he really was, you know, like for real, but I want to cross to the other side. I want to cross on over to the other side. What's with all the traffic? Oh, red light. I can go. What's the temperature? Around 5 degrees. It was last time I looked anyway. Hey, Max Headroom is in the chat. What's up, Max Headroom? Max Headroom was played by a Canadian actor. Matt Frewer? That's his name, right? Matt Frewer played Max Headroom. Too early for the cherry blossoms. Boston cream waiting for you. Well, well, well. I have some Easter cream eggs waiting for me. University Avenue. That's sort of some open sky up ahead. The clouds have sort of partly cleared out in that direction, but in the other direction it's a different story. Looks like some nasty weather might be blowing over in that direction. I wonder if I'll get caught in it. I think I might. I might get caught in it, whatever it is. I might have to take cover. Maybe it'll be snow. I'd rather it be snow than rain, to be honest. If it's just like a brief little burst of snow, you know, that doesn't amount to anything, I'd rather that than it be a heavy rain or something. Hopefully, Carol. Hopefully. I can always duck inside somewhere if it gets nasty. Got like 300 and some odd people watching. Thanks for checking out the Monday stream, Easter Monday. Come and say hi in the chat if you're new, maybe you're a first-time viewer. And if you do want to say hi, you do have to subscribe in order to do so, but it is completely free and completely painless. And it feels good. It feels good to hit that subscribe button. If you don't believe me, just try it. And then come and say hi if you want, or not. Hit the notification bell if you do, though. I do these streams 3 times a week, usually, walking around the city, or sometimes I go out of town, explore some other places. And the other 4 days of the week, I post a pre-recorded video. "47 days, yeah, that's a while. That's a while, donkey." Uh-oh, here comes the rain. It's not snow, it's rain. Again. Here comes the rain again. falling on my head like a grumpy emotion. Hey, the color purple. Ooh, it smells bad here. It smells like rotten eggs. Oh, a piece of hail just fell on me. More hail. Jeez. Got hail yesterday a bunch of times. I guess I'll take hail over rain. Hey, Jacques. Yeah, give me some hail. I can handle that. Edible? Yeah, maybe. It was just like for a few seconds back there. I'll put my hood back up. The hooded streamer once again. Kind of stealing the Green Knights aesthetic here with the hood. The Unistreamer. Yeah, I wasn't intending to look like that, but I guess I can't deny it though. Not the Green Knight, but the Green Knight is also from North Bay, which is pretty crazy, as is Toronto. There's 3 Toronto live streamers walking around now who are from North Bay. That's pretty weird. Yeah, there's a new building growing out of an old building across the street.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Can I ask a live stream?
I live stream, yeah.
What's your account name?
300.
Wow, 300
say
viewers.
hi?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your
Okay, hi.
username?
Oh, no, you have to go
On
look
on YouTube, the Ken Continuum.
the Ken Continuum.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to say hello to the
fucking live
300 viewers?
sir.
What's up? What's up? Are you guys locals, visitors?
Yeah, one Bloor Street West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hat House 3.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. All right. Have a good one.
Cheers, bro.
Later. Hey, Mojo. Hello. Crossing Dundas. Hey, hazelnut. That's right.
Could be good.
It's so fun. So
Am I going to the metro? I wasn't planning on it. University Avenue, heading south here. I'm from North Bay, very far away from Thunder Bay, which is surprising to a lot of people who live in southern Ontario. They think North Bay and Thunder Bay are either the same place or they're like right next to each other, when they're actually like a 12-hour drive away from one another. Hey, Sherry Brown. I wouldn't be surprised, Squeaky Cat, if some of them think Hudson's Bay and North Bay and Thunder Bay are all around the same area. Like, North Bay is barely even Northern Ontario. It's just like 3 hours north of, you know, the greater Toronto area. If you start driving from Canada's Wonderland, say, you'll be in North Bay in 3 hours or less. Hey Mojo, $5. Save this. Buy me a coffee if you run into me. All right, thanks Mojo. Very much appreciated. Cheers, Mojo. Thank you very kindly. Yeah, I'm familiar with Sturgeon Falls. I didn't go there that much, but you know, it's very close, like a 20-minute drive from North Bay. 20-minute drive to the west. They're both on Lake Nipissing, both North Bay and Sturgeon Falls. Lake Nipissing is a big lake. Not as big as the Great Lakes, but it's a pretty big lake. Like getting some momentary shelter here. We just passed 2 hours. 2 hours of walking around in the rain. Well, not the whole time, thankfully, but it's raining right now again. What happened to the hail? I was looking forward to some hail. Hey, Mr. Majestic. I've never been to Manitoulin Island, just never made it over there. I've been to, I don't know, I wouldn't say most of the major towns of Northern Ontario, but quite a few of them. Like I've been to Sudbury, I've been to Timmins, I passed through Sault Ste. Marie, I've been to Espanola, Elliott Lake, passed through there, Cochrane, Iroquois Falls, Kirkland Lake, the Tri-Towns, you know, New Liskeard, Haileybury, Cobalt, which are Temiskaming shores now. They all got joined together. But I've never been along that northerly stretch of Highway 11 that goes beyond Cochrane, right? So I've never been to like Kapuskasing or Hearst or any of those places going in that direction. Smooth Rock Falls. All the Muskoka towns, yeah, I mean, they're between North Bay and Toronto, so I would pass through those places all the time, and I spent some time visiting those towns. Huntsville is just like an hour and a bit south of North Bay, so Huntsville was an easy little day trip, you know, from North Bay. Perry Sound also. I went to Perry Sound one time to bail out a friend of mine who was in jail. I think that was the only time I went to Perry Sound and actually was able to check the place out. Hey, welcome back, Squeaky Cat. Yeah, all those towns in Muskoka and Parry Sound itself, the town of Parry Sound, they're all very, very lively in the summer, right? They have lots of nice little shops and restaurants in their downtown areas that cater to all the summer population, all the people who have cottages throughout the area. They all go into town, you know. So their little downtowns are quite busy in the summertime when there's some nice restaurants and cute little shops that cater to tourists and things like that. It's sort of like Ontario's version of the Hamptons. New Yorkers, you know, have the Hamptons. Or the Adirondacks, I guess, if you go up the other way, go up north. And we have Muskoka. In New York, they have the Adirondack chair, and in Ontario, we have the Muskoka chair, which are basically the exact same thing. And Wasaga Beach is like our Jersey Shore, right? It's basically like the Jersey Shore of Ontario at Wasaga Beach. And Niagara Falls is our Atlantic City. Except with a waterfall. Yeah, the rain is still coming down. It stopped for like a couple minutes and now it's starting up again. Wipe this off. You know how in New Jersey, or the old, you know, the reality show Jersey Shore, right? They called the Italian Americans Guidos, right? In Ontario, they were called Ginos, because Toronto, an area, has a big Italian population, right? And lots of times Wasaga Beach would be a popular summer destination. Is that right, Cam? Yeah. Just for fun, recently I was watching some of the old episodes of Jersey Shore, like the first season, you know, when they all first met. What a train wreck that show was, man, but it was entertaining. It was entertaining. I'm not like a reality TV viewer for the most part, but I did watch Jersey Shore. It was a bit of a cultural moment for some reason when that show was on. Seems like everybody was watching it. And I just watched a newer version, sort of like a spin-off, right? They had a bunch of spin-offs after Jersey Shore, including one called Canada Shore, which is new. It's on Prime. And it takes place in Kelowna, British Columbia. I don't know why they didn't call it Kelowna Shore or something like that, but they just called it Canada Shore, which doesn't make any sense really, but hey, Outlaw Radio, hello. I guess they figured no one outside of Canada would know what Kelowna was, so they just thought calling it Canada Shore would at least get some name recognition. Like people like Kelowna Shore. What the heck is a Kelowna? It looks like it shouldn't be raining, but it is. Like looking that way, you'd think, oh, okay, it's kind of clear. Got some blue sky, but I'm being rained on right now. Because right directly above me, there's still rain clouds. Polly Shore, that's a whole different shore. That's a whole different shore. They're starting to build this new apartment building here where the old bus terminal was. Part of the old bus terminal. The other part is still over there, but they tore down this part of the old bus terminal and now they're going to build a big tall apartment building. Hey, Alec Marshall, hello. Hello, BG. You can't walk on either side here. What the hell? I guess I can go way over here. Maybe once this cloud moves over, it won't be raining anymore. I see nice clear skies. Quad mods, yeah, they're gonna have to get used to that, right? That's why they're building a shorter building over where the old bus terminal building was. There's gonna be a shorter building there and a taller building here, because they couldn't build a taller building there because of the flight path for the air ambulances. So that building is going to be only about 15 stories, I think, the one where the old bus terminal building was. But this one over here will be like over 40 stories. A list maker. All right, did it stop raining? I still see clouds over my head, but you lived at Bay and Elm and it was maddening. Well, I hear them passing over my area going to St. Mike's. There's another flight path over that way. Although I don't hear it constantly, but I do hear it quite a bit. It sort of vibrates the whole building, like, believe it or not, right? Got those big, huge, heavy-duty air ambulances coming in low on the way to St. Mike's Hospital. There's the old bus terminal, the main part of it. I'm not sure when they're going to start moving on construction on this end here. Still get some raindrops coming down here. Yeah, we're at Bay and Elizabeth. Actually, this is Edward, right? We're at Bay and Edward. Elizabeth was back there. I call this the East Street District. We got Elm, we got Edward, we got Elizabeth, all kind of close together. Sometimes I get them mixed up. Still raining a bit. This cloud is very slow moving above me here. It's not blowing over very quickly. It's taking its sweet time. Just a lazy, water-filled cloud. Red Lobster is still open just down the street. Maybe Red Lobster Canada is different than Red Lobster in the States. I don't know. What's up, John Nicholson? Yeah, Red Lobster, yeah, right there. Alright, looks like the rain finally sort of blew over again. Does Kelowna have a beach? Oh yeah. It's a vacation city. It's on a big lake. So there are beaches. It's sort of like a party city in the summertime. Kind of douchey though, from what I hear, kind of like a douchey sort of type of nightlife, you know, which I guess is fitting for a show like that, right? There's TNT. Here's Value Village. I just came here last weekend with Avita, my friend Avita. We were seeing if there are any cool spring jackets that I might like, but I didn't see anything that I liked. They didn't really have much of a selection, really, of light jackets, you know? So I was like, nope. I don't know. She's named after the play. I'm sure she's doing okay. Hey, look, we're on Young Street. Mr. Adam's Apple. Look at this, Monday, Easter Monday. At 7:40 in the evening, and look how busy it is here. Kind of on the wrong side of the sidewalk here. Hello, Choppy. A honka honka burning love. Yeah, you can see Sky Tower from Yonge and Dundas, no problem, man. Look at it. Look at that thing.
It's nothing more. It's to bring you into affliction, you know? The Bible says 6 Corinthians. The 4 times verse 17, it says our rate of affliction, which is but for a moment, is indeed working for us a far more exceeding and eternal reward. Not looking forward to things that are seen, but to things that are unseen. For the sake of
Felicity is not an actress, no. You're thinking of Diane. Diane is an actress. That other friend of mine that I streamed with once. Alan K, $2. Cheers for braving the rain. Thank you very much, Alan K. Yeah, it's been just rain more often than not. Thank you very kindly, Alan K. Much appreciated. Down Young Street. Eventually you always end up on Young Street. I hear doot 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 across the street there. Hey ya. I hear hey ya. Oh, I say hey no to hey ya. Hey, first last, $5. It's a nice walk today. If you say so yourself, no complaints on your behalf. Yeah, it hasn't been like that unpleasant at all, really. I'd just rather not feel a bit soggy, you know. I have this sort of soggy feeling to my clothes and everything, which isn't too pleasant when it's chilly, but all in all, not too bad at all. You're right. Thank you very much for the $5. Cheers to the support. Glad you're enjoying the walk. Time 7:45. Fillmore's is closed already. They closed over a month ago. And then they had an auction, I guess, to auction off some of the interiors, the equipment and things like that inside. So now it's just sitting there waiting for redevelopment. They're going to build an apartment tower, a rental building. Thank you, Shannon. You rock. Hey, I think there's a show at Massie Hall. The sign is turned on. That usually means there's a show. Let us walk past and see. Thought I saw a rainbow for a second, but my eyes were playing tricks on me. I was like, no, there's no rainbow. William Elliott. You're in the hospital. Hey, all the best to you, William. Hopefully you get out as soon as possible. I used to come here to get my taxes done years ago until there was no point in even going there anymore. Now I just do them myself at home. Massie Hall. Is that who's tonight? David Sedaris. Okay, interesting. Hey, Cane Rack, hello. You like the hair long? It makes me look younger? Well, thanks for saying so. I'm sure someone will pipe in and say, it makes me look older though, and I should have it short. I think I've heard every type of opinion regarding that. Dwayne Gretzky, I know them. Bahamas, I do not know Bahamas. Chris Mills, good evening. Bruce Coburn, wow, he's still doing shows, huh? He's like a Canadian legend, right? Zadie Smith. Lorena McKinnett, another legend. Can't say I've really listened to much of her stuff, but it seems like I've been hearing that name as long as I can remember. There we go, Chantel, see? Hey, Smokes, hello. Starting to feel colder now. I think the temperature has dropped a bit. Crikey. Crikey's doing social media. It requires all of your concentration, I guess. Should I like this? Should I not like this? I guess this is a form of social media, you know, YouTube, yeah. I'd say it counts as social media, although it's also sort of a creative platform also, you know, in ways that some other social media is not. It all depends on what you're talking about, I guess. People make reels and TikToks, which can require creativity, obviously, so live streaming is pretty simple, obviously. You just sort of walk around. In my case, I walk around. Lots of people live stream from home, depending on what they do. Gamers and that sort of thing. I think the pre-recorded videos I make have more of a creative process to them than a live stream does. Gotta think of a title, gotta make a thumbnail, you know, all that sort of stuff. Maybe a little bit of research beforehand sometimes. Right, crossing Church Street. Felicity is still here. You're trying to wean yourself from social media. I think depending on what you watch, YouTube can be one of the least disruptive forms of social media, right? Because you can actually watch informative and educational content on YouTube that doesn't rot your brain, you know what I mean? Because there is a definite brain rot element to a lot of social media these days, and it is on YouTube also, but you can easily find a lot of stuff to enrich your mind on YouTube if that's what you're into. Like some of the video essays you can watch on YouTube are amazing, right? So much work is put into those. And just watching some guy walk around Toronto for a few hours, you know, that's just chill. It's just chill and enjoyable for a lot of people. And you can interact with other viewers, you know, it's a nice time. It's a nice time. I don't see much brain rot type potential in watching a stream like this. Some of the comments can be pretty stupid sometimes. But, you know, you can filter that stuff out. Block the people who say stupid shit. So yeah, I don't feel like I'm adding to the brain rot of social media doing what I do on YouTube, so hey Francis. Let's go up Mutual Street. The feeling is mutual. And it's not AI slop, that's right. Like YouTube just recently lost that big lawsuit, right? Along with a couple of other social media companies saying it contributes to the decline in mental health for young people and that sort of thing. But I thought, well, my videos don't add to that, you know? Don't paint all of YouTube with the same brush. Hey, Wayne McKay. Hello, Danielle. a little park here, Arena Park. There used to be an arena here. Arena Gardens, actually. There used to be an arena. Yeah, there's lots of great stuff on YouTube. I mean, great stuff. Much more so than on TikTok or something like that, I would say. And also, YouTube helps people to, you know, develop their attention span, because sometimes a video might be longer than like 30 seconds or a couple of minutes, where you have to pay attention maybe for a while, you know, which can only be good. Good for your brain to be able to focus on something for like a half an hour or an hour, or even like hours in some cases, such as when I do a stream. Yes. Wise words, Felicity. Hey, Johnny Be Good. Here's Adundus again. Well, I bet you Nico is glad he's all the way down in Buenos Aires right now, Felicity. I'm sure he misses them very much. Maybe you could talk to him on the phone and, you know, send him one over the phone, yeah? Do I watch other walktubers? Yeah, of course. Yeah. But of course I do. Oh, we're gonna make Gertish sick. I think Gertish has a weak stomach. He can't tolerate fart talk. There's the metro. I can't think of anything I need though. I think I'm good. I think I'm all good. What other content do I consume? lots of music. Tons and tons of music content on YouTube is probably the next biggest thing that I consume after urbanist type content, you know, and movie type content, talking about movies, that sort of thing. And I like to watch videos about space, like science type stuff, space. And I like to watch videos about dinosaurs and about like the early days of man, you know, like the Australopithecus and all the other species that predated Homo sapiens. I like to watch videos about all that stuff. Did my viewers just jump to 533? It was just at less than 400 just a minute ago. I don't know if that's a glitch. That might be a glitch. That might be a glitch. That's a very sudden jump, you know, just out of nowhere like that. Hey, Bagazi, hello. Hello, Glitterhoof. Yeah, this must be some sort of glitch. This has happened before, where later on it sorted itself out. Like after the stream ended and it processed, the numbers would go down again. I think that's what's happening right now. But if there are 600 people watching for real, hey, welcome. Come and say hi in the chat. Prove that you're real and not just a glitch. And hit the subscribe button if you're new also. If I get a big jump in subscribers, then maybe I'll see that some of them were real. Come and say hi, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell. All of the above. Hey, Partyland TV, you're real? Why is it going up so much? Yeah, something weird is going on. All the talk about YouTube has triggered something, maybe. Maybe if I say the word YouTube enough, my videos and streams will get promoted more on the platform, right? YouTube, 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 YouTube. I found the secret. I found how to work the algorithm. Just say YouTube as much as possible while you're doing a stream. And the algorithm gods will bless you. Hey, Trans Canada, hello. Content, social media, YouTube. Hey, Balda. Oh, unfortunately, I'm walking in the other direction, away from the tower. You can't see it from here. But we did see it earlier. If you want to go back in time in the stream, there are a few times when I was showing the tower. Welcome, Balda. AE Cypher, good evening. What time are we at? 8:09. I cracked the code. Imagine if it was that simple. Is there any place around here where I can see the tower? I'm just trying to think here. It's kind of hard to see it from this part of downtown. A honka burning love. Yeah, I don't know, Felicity. Now it's going down, right? It's going down again. We'll see if it goes back down to where it was before. Do I have Netflix? Well, I sometimes use my sister's Netflix account. I don't have my own Netflix account. Hey, Morgana, hello.
Degenerate.
My favorite Netflix original movie. I don't know if I have one. I don't watch a lot of Netflix original movies, actually. Hey, Rebecca, hello. Trying to think when was the last time I watched a Netflix original movie. Going up Church Street.
But it's not all the way open. Yeah, but like.
I think there's a spot I can go around the corner here where we might be able to see the CN Tower. We're at Carlton Street here.
Yeah, I've been through.
Yes, hello again to all the maybe real viewers or maybe not real viewers. Come and say hi if you are real. If you're a first time viewer, you do have to subscribe though, but hey, that's no big thing. Alice Iddy is here. Hello. I know you're a long-time viewer, Alice. But thanks for coming to say hi. Megan is definitely not real. I knew it all along, Megan. You think you can fool me? It's the Oasis Aqua Lounge. Wonder if they got a Easter party going on in there tonight. Maybe everybody's dressed up like bunny rabbits. You know what bunny rabbits do, right? You know what they're known for doing. Well, that's what they're doing inside the Oasis Aqua Lounge right now also. Hey, Richmond Tan, hello. Utterly Free, what's up? My favorite song from 1979. I don't know, off the top of my head, let's say Cars by Gary Newman. I think that came out in 79, right? Originally. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Haha, good one, SG. Good one. That song is fun. Cars. Do I like Pearl Jam? Yeah, I like them back in the day, you know. Back when they were kind of new. Never really remained a big fan though over the years. I like Nirvana more, you know, than Pearl Jam. That was always my preferable choice. If you want to talk about 90s grunge, even though Pearl Jam doesn't really sound like grunge, to be honest, you know. But it sort of got lumped in with all the grunge. Same with Smashing Pumpkins. They never really sounded like grunge either. Hey, Trichosis, hello. Started watching Man on the Run. Yeah, I watched that. I enjoyed it. Okay. This is like one of the only places in this part of downtown where you sort of can see the CN Tower. There it is. It's not totally lit up tonight though. Oh, I guess it is a little bit there. There it is. Get to it. Get to the tower. Get to the tower. This is the Allen Gardens here. There's always a bunch of sketchy dipshits hanging out right over there, causing trouble all the time. I'm gonna walk over here. You're welcome, Balda. Hey, Steglash. I think it's closed now, eh, Petrus? It closes at 5 p.m. I did peek in there at the end of one of my videos a little while ago, though. It was a snow walk video where I kind of went in there to take some shelter at the end of the video. But I'll go in again another time when it's still open. Some neat views from here. We visited the CN Tower in Seattle and the Space Needle in Toronto, eh? Favorite song from 1966? It will be a Beatles song. I'm just trying to think which one, which Beatles song now. Something from Revolver, maybe? Let me think. Also, there's like some singles they released that year, like Paperback Writer and Rain. Let me think. Revolver has Tomorrow Never Knows, which is an awesome song, but it also has For No One, that really sad song about heartbreak that Paul did. Also Taxman. Geez, it's hard to choose one, you know? It's hard to choose a favorite Beatles song from 1966. I've tried macaroni and cheese. I'm not a fan. I've never really been a fan of macaroni and cheese. I'm still trying to decide on my favorite 1966 Beatles song. It's so hard. Okay, how about And Your Bird Can Sing? I'll just say that one because it's on Revolver also. There's so many good songs just on that one album, right? But let's say And Your Bird Can Sing, 1966 Revolver. Just going around the park, around Allen Gardens. Yeah, Drive My Car was from Rubber Soul, which was released in 1965. But the US and the UK had different albums up until after Revolver, where they had different track listings. Capitol Records liked to tinker with the Beatles releases, and they released completely different albums in the US that were never released in the UK, right? That were sort of like bits of one album mixed with bits of another album and stuff like that. Like Beatles 65 or like Yesterday and Today, you know, those albums were just Capitol releases in the US and in Canada also. I just go by the original UK releases when I think of the Beatles albums. Yeah, that's how fast I'm walking. Looking across the park. Yeah, after Sgt. Pepper, though, from Sgt. Pepper on, they stopped doing that. And then the UK and American releases were the same. But they really messed around with the Beatles albums before that in the US with Capitol Records. The infamous Butcher cover album was one of those, where the Beatles are all posing with a bunch of baby dolls that are all I can't even talk. A bunch of little baby dolls where their heads were all chopped off and stuff, and like pieces of raw meat all over the place. The Butcher album cover, that one was recalled because it got too many complaints. If you can find one of those now, it's worth a fortune, right? Continuing our walk around the park here. And I'm pretty close to home here. And I've been kind of holding a number 1 for a while now. So I'm thinking maybe I might wrap it up and run to relieve myself at home. Yeah, I'm not holding those, Felicity. When I'm streaming, those can just let loose at will. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed the walk. Check my email, okay, Morgana? I'll do that. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the Monday evening walk, Easter Monday. I started out kind of grumpy with the rain and all that. Thankfully, it stopped eventually. I did get a bit soggy along the way, but it was still a fun walk around downtown. Hope you all had a good time tonight. Had some interesting discussions. as we usually do, right? So hope to see you in my next stream. So yeah, hit the notification bell and subscribe and all that good stuff, so you won't miss that one. Most likely on Wednesday. Not 100% guaranteed, but most likely on Wednesday. And tomorrow night I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video. As usual, around 7:15 p.m. on the days that I don't stream, I post pre-recorded walks. So hope to see you in the live chat as we watch that premiere together, 7:15 tomorrow. And thanks to everyone for watching, new viewers, new subscribers. Even if some of the new viewers aren't real, I'm still skeptical about this viewer number I see right here. But for those of you who are real, hope to see you again. And of course, all the regulars, it was awesome. Thanks to the mods, or mod, I guess, tonight, Alan K. And thanks to all those who sent support with the Super Chat, Super Stickers, or any PayPal donations that might have been sent my way. Cheers to all of you. I had a great time. Alright, until next time, I will continue. Alright, have a good night all. And I guess that's it, folks. That's a yoink.